Alright, so what is good, everybody? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another video. Yes, as always, I know why you're here. You read that title right. You see the box right there in the back. Just give me 1 second. Blam! Yes, in the studio, they are finally here, back from 1984, back from the past, back now to the future. Listen, the 1984 John McEnroe Nike Mac Attack. Now, as far as the official retails on this one, these are going to retail for $120 and they're going to drop on June 23rd. That is a Friday. As far as the sizing label reads, it is Nike Attack QSSP. That is Quick Strike Special Project, okay? Light smoke gray, black, and white. And before we go any farther, you know, we cannot forget the real MVP, the Choir Stand. Now, as far as resale on this shoe, the hype on this shoe, we're gonna get into all that. The resale, I have seen it at about 80 to 120 and maybe even 140 over that 120 retail price. I seen size 12s, my size Yacht Gang, selling at 250 and 260 before the fees. And I forgot to say it earlier, make sure you drop a like on this vid, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. As far as sizing goes for this shoe, if you go with your true size, it is going to be snug, but I do think that these are gonna wear in nice. Now, for my general rule in sizing, I would say go a half size up. That's gonna be the immediate comfort, but if you like that really snug to the foot, like perfect size, you don't mind them being snug, okay, you'll just wear them in, okay, go with your true size. I will definitely say that this shoe does run a bit narrow, and again, I'm a size 12 and I also have somewhat of a wide foot. So for me, the 12, I could wear them and make them work and break them in, but the most comfortable fit right out the box would have been a 12.5. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen them pushing this shoe, and the first time that we've seen this shoe, at least I have, because I wasn't born back in '84. Salute to the OGs out there, but I'm always being honest with my reviews. I didn't know this shoe existed until I did see them on Travis's feet, and of course they're using Travis Scott as the main hype man, the hype factor for this shoe, because a lot of us aren't really familiar with John McEnroe, me included. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap. So for those of you who are gonna type that in the comments and say, yo, you only bought these because of Travis, blase blase blah, listen, unfortunately, that's how the shoe was introduced to me. It was LeBron wearing that white and black pair and Travis wearing this OG, and now possibly getting a Travis Scott Mag Attack with the reverse swoosh, but we don't even know if this is going to actually release. Now also, the box itself on this shoe is fire. I love the grid pattern, and it is taken from the OG box, although this new box is a lot bigger than some of the OG boxes I've seen from some of the videos and comparison videos that are out there. So what do I think about this shoe? Do I actually like the shoe? I think this is going to be a great shoe for by the door, really easy to wear, especially if you can get them at retail 120, and we know they're going to be dropping more colorways. We already know the white and red crush joints are coming. The white and black ones should be also coming at OG colorway, the social status ones that were leaked. So there are going to be probably a lot of colorways of this shoe. And with the popularity of stuff like the New Balance 550, even the Air Jordan 1, it's kind of a mixture between both of those shoes, and something that I would guess 95% of everyone watching this video has never owned. And with the current trends of retro or classic models that are easy to wear, gray, black, and white, this doesn't even have the sail midsole that some people don't really dig. I think it's a solid summer shoe. A solid shoe overall, even for the fall. Y'all kind of see the fit, you know, I got the sample flannel on with the Stussy joint, sample trucker, throw this on with some blue jeans, and you know, I'm good to go. Like, I'm moving fine. And I do think this is gonna be another one of those shoes that gets better with wear. You're definitely gonna get some creases up here on the toe, and then also maybe some in this area right here, and definitely this back tab with a Nike, that's probably gonna be the first thing that creases on your pair. And I didn't do a lace swap on this pair. These didn't come with any extra laces, but I will say that the black laces in these joints, because I've seen a picture of the OGs with the black laces, look pretty clean as well. Now for some details on these joints, you got that all over gray outsole with the circles and the squares, that tread pattern, that throwback pattern. Of course, you got the grid on the bottom with the Nike logo. Jump into the midsole, you do get a textured white midsole. The midsole to me really reminds me of somewhat of a kind of a force, a mixture of a Jordan 1 and an Air Force 1 really on the outsole. At least for my quick glances right now, that's what it looks like, especially with the stars on the outsole, just like the Air Force 1. Now, as we get to the upper, it's not a lot of different materials going on, but there are some good materials. At least it feels nice in the hand. The materials do push down a little plush. And as always, I'm no material expert, but let's get into it. The toe box on these joints is that same light smoke gray leather, and that one runs all the way around. And I went ahead and, like I said, got them nice close-up pictures of me pushing in the leather, and that's why I feel like this shoe is gonna wear in really nicely. Now, you also do have these 5 perforations down here near the outside of your foot near the front. As we head towards the back of the shoe, that's where you get more of that leather. You get the leather up here around the ankle collar, as well as down here on the heel. Now, when I was reading about this shoe, they called this a high top. Jordan 1 is definitely higher than this, and a Dunk Low is probably a little bit lower than this. In my opinion, it really runs like a mid-top shoe, but you know, they call it a high top, so I'll say high top for now. The other material that you're gonna get on this upper is this really, really dense mesh. Now, back here near that leather swoosh, you got an all over light smoke gray mesh, and then towards the toe, you have this black mesh as well. Again, having some similar shaping to something like a Jordan 1 or an NB 550 for sure. I will say that the tongue on these joints is thin. It is thin, it is flimsy. It's not really a problem for me, but when you're putting the shoe on, you are probably gonna have to reach your fingers in there, pause, and fix the tongue on your foot for sure. Man, I gotta pause that a couple times. And as far as the guts go on these joints, you do have a great insole, mine with a size 12 sizing sticker. No Nike Air on the bottom of the heel on these. And another detail I didn't even know was on this shoe until I got them in hand is that they do have your size on the inside. Mine says 12, number 12. Of course, FB8938 being the style code for this shoe. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm digging the shoe. I would definitely say if you can get it for retail, I definitely think it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a good by the door shoe. It's gonna be a good go-to sneaker, and I think it's gonna be something that you can actually wear year round. And not to mention, bruh, these is just fire. Y'all see I got the DeLorean. I keep saying it, but I got the DeLorean in the back because that's what these remind me of. Marty McFly, Back to the Future. They are from the 80s, so of course that 80s vibe. So that's me, bruh. I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's up to me, are they like worth the hype? I don't know, they kinda clean, bro. They kinda clean. And I do think that this pair in particular, this original colorway, is gonna sell out. They're gonna be out of here. Maybe some of the small sizes sit around for a little bit, but I think this is gonna be a shoe that people are definitely looking forward to. And the Travis push behind it definitely, you know, that definitely helps too. But I want you to tell me, bro, you give me your honest opinion. Is the Nike Mac Attack a shoe that you're gonna be looking for? Do you think you're gonna be copping them? Or am I just the biggest hype beast on the internet for liking these shits right here? Listen, yell at me, scream at me down below in the comments, it's okay. You ain't gotta like what I like, and that's the beautiful thing about it, bro. Buy what you like. In my opinion, I'm buying these for sure. Y'all can follow me everywhere at BulletRC, and that's it. That's a wrap. Much love. Enjoy this on feet, okay? Peace.
When it's cold where I'm from, yeah, I got enemies. Okay, the winter's cold where I'm from, they try enemy. I swear the winter's cold where I'm from, they try to sentence me. Okay, the winter's cold where I'm from, we had them tender key. I swear that pussy told on us, now that nigga dead to me. I got it on my own, I ain't had no one to fend for me. I never saw my soul.
Yeah, I done walked up in that bed with the guap. No, it's not one time I talk to the ops. Been for you, bitch, they call my favorite dot. Pull up the black with the dot. Nigga talk shit, you get popped in the mouth. Ran in the spot, he got popped in his house. No big can climb, I knocked in the couch. I'm in the streets and I'm out and about. Yeah, we come me, I might chop off your route.
24s on a new Cayenne. Ay. I don't want it caught the wheel. 6'4", 300. Thought I wasn't on shit. Niggas never seen it coming. Why me fuck up the game? And bitch, I'ma keep coming. I can never sign a deal. Not for a meal to the honey. Do what you do and your niggas, they tell me what's up. Riding around in a colony. Hop out a demon, I summon it.
We poppin' mollies like a remedy. Spanish bitch, a hot tamale. She be blessing me. Shoot the house like paparazzi. They ain't catching me, I'm riding in a fucking Mozzie. Pushing hella keys, I made it to the top floor. Now they tryna lock the door. About to get the top score. Now they tryna pull a cord.
Whoa, smoking on dancing in my shit. L.E.M. taters, no IV. I got my drip like a Ivy. My bitch besides me. I am 5'5", she like 5 feet. I swear these niggas try copy. These niggas can't tie my sneaks. These niggas, I swear they phony. These niggas, I swear that they full of baloney.
Got a new house in the SRT, and I ain't not saying to rub it in. Like in a boat on a big bad roof on the bus, so huffing and puffing it. On this side of town, you'll get
outside